Hey, I'm Steve Diggs. Welcome back. This is Fast Forward Leadership. Great ideas at the speed of light. I'm glad you're with me today. Over the years, I have sold and done everything in that field, I think. I know that when I was about 3 or 4 years old, my mom caught me selling painted rocks to the neighbors. Embarrassed her, but she did see a spark of interest on my part. And over the years, she helped me with things. I sold all occasion cards, Christmas wreaths, oh goodness, fire extinguishers, flower seeds, everything imaginable. By high school, I was selling cleaning products. And then going into college, I went to work for the Southwestern Company selling books door to door. Did very well with that. During college, I started 2 or 3 sales-driven businesses. And in the years since, I've started a number of other businesses, all of which have been sales-driven. And here's what I've learned. Salespeople tend to fail for 2 reasons. Number 1, they are afraid of failure. And number 2, they are afraid of rejection. Well, it's kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy if you're afraid of failure to do nothing, because that's going to lead to that failure that you're afraid of. And also this fear of rejection. You've all heard this, but it's so true. We are not the ones being rejected. The truth is, when somebody doesn't buy your stuff, your product or your service, in most cases, they are not rejecting you. They are rejecting that product or that service. So what would it be like, I wonder, if we were totally unafraid of failure? What if we were totally afraid of being rejected? How would that change things? Well, I will tell you this. Some things that have helped me in my sales career, these things have helped me so much, because as I've remembered these things, it's made it more doable for me. I've understood that everybody struggles. Number 1, I like to remember that nobody has all the answers. Now, there are plenty of people out here trucking around pretending to. Nobody has all the answers. Everybody, listen carefully, everybody is desperately insecure. Also, nobody's going to win every time. No salesperson closes every deal. Most people have about the same level of intelligence. Most of us have an IQ that falls between the high 80s and about 115, something in that range. And anything in that range is enough smarts to do most of the things we have to do. That's the truth of the matter. I've known a lot of geniuses who have failed miserably. You know, IQ and success don't necessarily line up. Success happens in many cases when we get past this fear of failure and we're not so afraid of being rejected and we're willing to step into the fray. So my suggestions: don't do stupid stuff. Learn the best practices, learn your skills, and do things the right way. Also, don't allow misplaced fears to cripple you. You know, these crazy fears that get bigger in our minds than they really are. But don't be paralyzed either. Don't get paralyzed in things that we're afraid of that are going to back us into a corner and keep us from going forward. Take appropriate chances. Don't be crazy, but take the appropriate chances. Look for innovative ways to do the old things. In other words, find better ways to do things that other people are already doing. Study when your peers are goofing off. Get smarter on a daily basis. Do something. Even if you don't have a list of clients to call on, get out there and kick up some dust. I can tell you that in my advertising agency days, especially in the early days, there were lots of times when I didn't have enough clients to keep me busy working for them. And on those days, very frequently, I would simply go out, kick up dust, make cold calls. We got some of our very best clients over the years that way as we grew into a pretty big company. And also simply have courage. You need to be a courageous person, a person who says what you mean, does what you say, and you take complete ownership of that. My name is Steve Diggs. This has been Fast Forward Leadership. Great ideas at the speed of light. Check us out at stevediggs.com. I'll see you there.